everyone and welcome back to my channel. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Make sure you gave your mom lots of love for Mother's Day, which is exactly what we are doing here today for my mom, Mama Heather, the one and only, the bestest mom in the whole world, at least in my personal opinion. So today we're going to be building what my mom described to me when I asked her as her dream home. I'm going to insert a little screenshot throughout the video of what she outlined for the parameters of her quote-unquote dream home. So without further ado, let's get it. I just want to start off by saying Mama Heather wants a big freaking house. And like, I don't necessarily blame her, but like, queen, I have to build a big house, and that's the part I'm not looking forward to. Shootopotamus. Let's just get going. We're doing our best. Ooh, we are not having medium wall height though. That's an absolute no. Under no circumstances will that be happening. We could do like a little bump out right here because she wants that porch. And I will give Mama Heather whatever she asks for because she is the absolute freaking best. Go out 3. Okay, I think we're in the process of making this work. Maybe we can make this thinner. I don't know. I decided I'm gonna try to like do the floor plan first maybe, and I don't know how that's working out. My mom really wants open concept, but this is The Sims, and open concept does not exactly look great in The Sims, like, in all actuality, so, like, what the fuck do I do now? I don't know. Send help. I made the house smaller, I'm hoping that helps, I don't know. Here I am making the house smaller again because I can't decide on anything, and I'm kind of freaking out. This entire half of the house, like, looks fucking weird, and I don't know how to fix it. Mama Heather really wanted this big-ass house, and I don't know what the fuck to do with it. She wants like a pool house, so maybe I'll just like attach it to the garage kind of thing. I don't know. I'm worried that the house might be like super ugly and I just can't tell. So, yikes. Let's get some paint on here. I just started by layering like some siding, and I want to start layering in some other textures because if we don't, I think the whole house is going to look super flat. Okay, I use this one from Cottage Living all the time and I don't care, it's just so good. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this on the chimney at the very least. And I kind of want to put this on the garage as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Like, I think that looks mostly good. Again, mostly. That's what we're going for here. Okay, I don't know if I like this texture, but the roof trim is really serving, so, just kidding, I forgot to do, like, the most important part, which is the big wraparound porch. Okay, and we need columns, like, ASAP. Okay, but is this giving modern farmhouse, or is that a little too Victorian? These are my fucking favorite doors in the game. Strangerville does not disappoint with these. Okay, not that one. I want something with like black metal accents. That's a given. This could be nice from Discover University. I'm a failure as a simmer, okay? I'm trying to find that little like tile thing that all the good Sims builders use to like outline their garden beds, and I can't find it, and I know it's in debug, but there's so much shit in debug. Like, how do I find it? If you know what pack that is with, please tell me, okay? I have never known. That's why I never do it. I'm so sorry I have to come clean like this. Let's just focus on windows. I already know I want to use these Seasons windows because they are like actually gorgeous girls, and I'm totally obsessed. And we're using tall wall height, so I could probably get away with using, ooh, those are not cute. Hold on. I'd rather use these over here. Like double them up. That's cute. Hold on. Gotta like cinch them in a little bit. That's literal. Okay, I was gonna say perfection, but that's definitely wonky. And okay, let's just fix these that. Okay, that looks better. Good job, team. We're slaying the day. Heather did not specify this, but the queen deserves a pool, so she's getting a pool. Period. But I feel like she needs like a bigger pool. Maybe we'll make it stretch all the way to the corner. I don't normally do that, but I think it'll look good. And then we're gonna, I always feel like I need a bigger lot. I do. The queen deserves the world. We're going with these. Let the landscaping begin. See you guys back in 36 hours. Little fun fact, my mom is the most hardworking person I know, and she has spent a majority of my life working like 60, 80-hour weeks sometimes. She is a nurse, for those of you who did not know. And with that being said, because she works so hard saving lives, there is no way this woman would have the time to keep all these flowers alive, okay? My mom can only grow children, not plants. There will not be a garden in this house, and that might sound offensive to some of you. But my mom says that herself, and it always makes me laugh, so I thought I would include it, because this video is for her. It is terrain paint time, which is going to make me nervous because I'm not the best terrain painter, but I know my mom would want some gorgeous, gorgeous terrain paint. Part of me is thinking like this. I know a lot of you are looking at this little flower box right here, like what the fuck is that? I've said this multiple times on this channel. I used to think that if you had like a roundabout driveway, you were that bitch. And one thing I want my mom to feel like when she watches this video and sees this house is that she is in fact that bitch, because I've always known that, but now she's got the roundabout driveway to prove it. And that might sound silly to some of you, but to me and my mom, it makes perfect sense. Finishing up some last minute details with some roof trim, and then we're gonna move into the outside for now, hopefully. All actuality, I don't know what floors I want to give my mom. I know for a fact she wants hardwoods because that's like her dream. Kind of want to use these. These are giving farmhouse to me, but they don't match my stairs. So what I could do is use them everywhere else, probably, and then just use something else for the other room. I don't know, maybe ooh, the light is really nice though. But would she have light wood floors this light? Because we have dogs. Multiple dogs. Let me do a think. I decided these are beautiful, and my mom thinks I have decent taste. No one needs to agree or disagree with that in the comments. I'm a sensitive person. But I like these, and they're pretty colors, so we're just gonna vibe with that. She would have hardwoods throughout her house. I know my queen, I do. And then in here, we would probably do some kind of tile. And I already know for a fact that she would like that tile from For Rent, because it's gorgeous, and Heather also has taste, for the most part. For the most part. My mom's pretty good about stuff like that. Yeah, she would definitely have that, and then I want to kind of do maybe like a stone in the mudroom. My mom very specifically wanted a mudroom, and I think we could get away with like maybe a more orangey tone, something like that. Let's do like this. I think that looks nice. I know that my mom is going to want like white cabinets. She is a crisp, clean, white shaker style cabinet kind of girly. I'm almost thinking we go ahead and use the Parenthood ones, because they're kind of a sleigh, but we shall see. My mom very obviously needs double ovens because in this house she's that bitch. I think with doing the kitchen at this point, basically if I think the kitchen is getting to be a bit much, just add a little bit more, because my mom would go absolutely bonkers to have a kitchen of this size. This thing is absolutely massive. Sorry, Mom, I know how you feel about built-in trash cans, but unfortunately this is The Sims and that's not an option. So I am going to have to give you that. I know, peasant stuff. Couple key things before I go in and decorate that I just know my queen is going to need. She's absolutely going to need a dishwasher because, duh. I'm thinking we get her like the fancy one so you don't see it in the cabinet. Yeah, like that. Even though we definitely need a bigger one, we have a big family. Could I maybe put these up a little bit? No, I don't know. We would have a microwave. I have a 14-year-old brother who loves, you know, Hot Pockets and pizza rolls and stuff like that, so we're gonna need that. And then my mom has a KitchenAid. If you don't know what a KitchenAid is, I'm sorry, it's black. She's probably had it as long as I've been alive. And it was a Christmas gift from my stepfather, and it still works perfectly. I hate the way that looks, so I'm going to try to fix it, but those are definitely what we're going to need. My mom and I absolutely love to bake. We both used to bake a lot with my Nana, especially me, so we're going to need that. I just want this to feel like so luxurious because that's what Queen Heather deserves. This is literally perfect. My mom and my dad love to make homemade pizzas. Quintessential. Quintessential. So my parents are very specific about the fact that they like bar stools with backs. I don't blame them. These match relatively well, like, I guess, but we would not have white in our house because, oh, but these are kind of cute. Hold on. We might be onto something. I also might go like this route. It just doesn't like, it's not screaming at me. Maybe we should do something more like this. Yeah, I think that's going to be better in the long run. Hold on. We're going to use these ones from Get Famous, and they look cozy, so my dad can thank me for that. My mom didn't specify on a fireplace, but I feel like she would want one. And I feel like this is kind of matching with the modern farmhouse vibes. But would she want it in a lighter color, like a lighter... I feel like she'd want a wood mantle, but this is really speaking to me. Then there's also this, which is a little less modern. I feel like that's more my mom, but I just hate the way this is so tall always. Ugh. If I really wanted, I could actually orient the living room this way, which could be kind of cool and different. My parents like leather, and I don't think they would ever have like white leather or light colored anything because again, we have dogs and we're a high traffic family. Kind of like that. My windows are not aligned, and that is going to be a problem for me. I guess I could just pretend it's not happening and cover it with a curtain if I really want, but then how does that look from the outside? Ah! Terrible! It looks terrible! Okay. What if we just move this out? Okay? And... oh, good lord. Okay, wait, we could scooch this a little bit. We could definitely scooch a little before it looks bad. Okay, I think we're gonna have to make that, like, work. I don't know. I feel some kind of way about that. I feel like my mom's #1 concern right now would be that everything is too samey-same. Like, there's a lot of blue, but, like, blue is the best swatch in the game most of the time. And, you know, my mom likes blue. And we have limited swatches! Ugh, okay. Both my parents need end tables in their lives, in their living room. My mom will sit and, like, read her little magazines or watch Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives and, like, have her little phone charger and her snacky snack and probably, like, her magazines and whatnot. I'm gonna put it in my mom's little coffee mug. My mom worked nights for, like, a majority of my life up until recently. I'm not sure why. She's a nurse. I know I mentioned that, but I just want to say it again because not everyone knows that. Give her a little cooking magazine. But she would come home at like 7:30 in the morning, and I would probably be on the sofa because I had a terrible sleep schedule, especially during the summer. And she would drink her coffee, and we would watch Good Morning America, and she'd be like, "Why are you watching this?" So I'd be like, "I'm literally so bored, I don't know." I have to place my coffee table in the perfect way because my mom has this thing about the coffee table or the ottoman being like the perfect distance away so she can put her feet on it. Heather would appreciate a little built-in bookshelf moment, and fun fact, she is a Jersey girl, and she used to tell me that she would spend a lot of the time during the summer in Manhattan with her aunt, and they would run around and just, you know, pop off and whatever, but we're gonna have a little homage to my mama. I don't know how much my mom actually cares about a dining room, especially like a more formal dining room, because I know our family enough to know we would literally never actually eat in there. Do people eat in their formal dining room? Asking for real. Okay, but is this a prime opportunity to get a little bit more color in here, or is this fucking weird? I'm kind of leaning towards it looks weird. Alright, I just swapped the rug from the living area in under here because it fits better, and I put this rug from Eco Lifestyle in the living room, and I actually really like the way that looks. So, slay, let's get some art, and we'll call this room mostly done. Like me, or I guess me like my mom, my mom is also a slut for wall sconces. Runs in the family, what can I say? I'll just get like a little table thing, I don't know, maybe, ew, no, not that. Disgusting! Mama Heather has made it very clear she would like a mudroom. So a mudroom she shall have. And I gotta just figure out how to make this look different. ASAP Rocky. Oh, let's scoot that over a little bit more as well. Okay. Put some of these boxes up here from like Dream Home Decorator. I think that will definitely help the vibes, except they're definitely gonna need to be all placed, but color coordinated to a T. Get a little mirror, put some shoesies in front of it, so toot. And then definitely backpacks. I mean, maybe just one, because me and my older sister are not in school anymore and we moved out. Get a little chair to sit on to, you know, get your shoes and stuff set up. Maybe we could shrink one of these down. Perfection. I actually don't like that. Let's do the yellow. Okay, that's cute. To my other demands that I have, my mom wants a laundry room, and I know from all of our talks that she is going to need a colored washer and dryer because, again, the lady's got great taste. My mom made it very clear she would like some kind of cabinets. So I'm just going to use the same ones from the kitchen because I feel like that's more realistic and cohesive. Except maybe I want to put, hold on, I think I want to do this. And I know she wants a sink, so we're definitely going to get her that. Let's do the one from that matches because I haven't done that one quite yet. We'll do, yeah, perfection. Alright, the queen's got what she wants. Let's put in some decorations. We don't have one of these in our house, and she didn't ask for it, but I'm going to give my mom a proper office space because, well, my mom went back to school, for those of you who did not know, and she graduated recently. She's an educated queen. I know she's even considering going back for more schooling because, again, Heather is that bitch, and I'm glad we're all starting to acknowledge her for that. Let's do these. Here, my queen can do her schoolwork, and just, you know, be the slayest version of herself. My mom's not really a pink gal, but gotta put some touches of me in here, so she's getting a girl boss office. You're welcome, Mom. Gotta put all my family's degrees in here. Proud to say, actually, after December, which is when I graduated, I believe everyone in my immediate household are college graduates, except my brother, but my brother is 14, okay? Kind of a slay. Not per my mom's request, but I am still going to put this on the gallery, so just to make this like a usable Sims house, I'm going to put little art easel there. I'm sure many of you are wondering what the secret bookshelf door is doing. Well, in my house back home, my dad has a 70s theme room. And it has orange carpet on the floor that my mom does not like. It's also covered in wood paneling, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Because, you know, realism is good. Ugh. Ew. Ooh, ew, okay. Yay. My dad has this thing about Elvis. I can't even call it a thing. It's quite the obsession at this point. So we're going to go ahead and build our Elvis shrine, if you will. My mom is not a big fan of this room. Probably because it's, well, it's got orange carpet. And my mom's not the biggest fan of orange carpet. But we do love my dad, so, you know, the vibes are vibing. Yes, this is supposed to be my mom's dream house, but I'm just trying to be realistic, and when my dad's happy, everyone's happy for the most part, so we're gonna let him have his one little room in here, okay? won't kill us. Got some more Elvis art. This one depicts him as some sort of religious figure. I'm just starting to paint the downstairs, and one thing I'm unfortunately going to have to admit, and I know she doesn't like it now, but, so I'm not going to do it in the kitchen, but I have to do it somewhere because I need to expose her a little bit. Chip and Joanna Gaines, they done got my mom with the shiplap. They did. So we're going to go ahead and put a couple shiplap walls, even though I am cringing about it. We'll do the mudroom and shiplap, and we'll do shiplap and, no, we're not doing it in the laundry room. I tried, but yeah, Chip and Joanna Gaines, they got her. And you guys know how I feel about shiplap. Granted, my mom also feels the same way nowadays. Heading upstairs, I'm not going to do all of the bathroom, or all the bedrooms on camera, but what I am going to do is my childhood turquoise bedroom. That is so iconic, okay? The way that this violently, like, almost assaults your eyes, it's so bright, was the thing that I chose for my childhood bedroom, and I think it was very telling as to who I am now, and I also think it was like a canon event, and that's why my mom let me paint my room however I wanted, even though maybe she shouldn't have. And then I'm just gonna make like my dream room. Like if I was like 7 again and I could decorate my room, this is what the fuck it would look like. Definitely got to put a nightlight in because I was actively afraid of the dark until I was like, I don't know, 12. Now as an adult woman, I'm not afraid of the dark, just what's in it. As a child, my charter school taught knitting, and I was like an avid knitter for years. And then I did that very successfully. One thing I tried to do as a kid that I was not ever successful at was play the guitar. I attempted to learn to play the guitar several times, probably 4 or 5 different times in my life, just so everyone knows. And I still can't do anything except this is what a G chord looks like. My high school geometry teacher taught me that. Shout out to him. Gotta put that overachiever stuff in here, obviously. 6-year-old me definitely would have wanted this, like, vibrant, matching blue fucking carpet. And, one thing about young Tiana is, she was really fucking messy all the time. Always. Dirty, dirty kid who hated cleaning her room and cried about it multiple times. And then became an adult who was mildly depressed and also messy. I kind of like this bed, but I don't think it matches, and I want to use that wallpaper. I also might put the bed over here, because I know my mom would love this wallpaper, but let's see what other color it comes in. Actually, I was just kidding. We're just going to pick a different bed entirely, because, yeah, that was not working. It was not working the way I wanted it to. More end tables, because my parentals love the end tables. Just finishing cluttering up Mama Heather's custom showers. She did not want a bathtub in here by any means, and their primary bathroom now does not have a bathtub in it, so I'm sure that's just like a preference thing. And then I think she would want like some kind of dual sinks, if you will. Do something like this, and ooh, not that, that's gross. Gotta get my dad's styling cream on the counter. He has a lot of hair, and I mentioned the whole like Elvis Presley vibe he's got going on, so he's gotta be able to style it, and he has mutton chops. Yeah, he's really committed, for sure. I'll just get some towels and stuff, so it looks nice and finished. I had like a brain fart and didn't put my mom's movie room in, so I'm definitely going to do that right now. I think I want to get rid of these windows. Yeah, they look good for the outside, but I don't care. I want to put a big freaking TV in here per my mommy's dreams. I want it to be like dark and moody down here. And then I want to get some cozy chairs. I'm thinking the ones from the Book Nook kit, because I just want to sit in these in real life. Like, tell me these don't look like the cozies that you've ever seen. And one over here. And we'll like scoot this over. Actually, maybe we'll do it over here, just because it's a theater room, and obviously we need to get Another little coffee table, perfection. Definitely gonna get some movie posters to kind of frame my little bookshelf door. I think that looks good, and I want to change the wall color in here. Something a little different, I'm not sure. Gotta build my mom's little dream outdoor kitchen moment, because a true queen has a kitchen inside and out, obviously. I've decided my mom needs this pizza oven, because, again, true queen. Getting some little details. My parents love to like smoke meat. My dad has a smoker, and it is very delish. 10 out of 10 recommend if you've never tried it. Going through and just adding a few last minute details before we finish up. My mom was actually the one who encouraged me to buy my very first Sims computer to start using to do videos. So without her, literally, because you know, she made me, I did pop out of her. But if it wasn't for her encouragement, I would not be doing sim videos, and I would not be kind of living my dream low-key. So shout out to my mom once again. Another one of the hobbies I tried so hard to have as a child was astrology and stars and astronomy and whatnot. I really wanted to be a little telescope star girl, and let's just say that was a very short-lived phase, because again, I wasn't very good at it, and I didn't have a very long attention span. I would imagine all the plants you see in this house, except like maybe the flower beds, are probably fake, or we definitely have a lawn guy if we were to live in this house as a family, because as I mentioned earlier, my mom cannot, she cannot keep plants alive too good. She's very good at keeping children alive and happy though. We'll get a little porch bench. We'll do a woodworking table for my dad. He doesn't do woodwork, but he does be building things. Can't do a porch swing, so I'm going to just put these cute little rocking chairs for my parents. I think that's so sweet. And we are just about done. Alright team, we have made it to the end of my mom's possible dream home? Question mark. Let's go ahead and do a little tour. I know we were kind of skipping around. Let's do a little 360. So we have a huge wraparound porch with a lot of skill building items, and then it comes into this beautiful backyard with a gorgeous pool and a little outdoor kitchen area, some loungers, a pizza oven. Talk about a bougie bitch. A little sitting area for my parentals, and a little outdoor dining area, which we love. Let's start in the main house, because there's also like a little guest house per my mommy's request. So you come in. I love this door from University. It's so good. And then you have a little entryway with a cute little kind of mirror, but I imagine that this area does not get used, because if you come in here, you have like a little hallway-esque area. Then to the left, you have a formal mudroom, again, per my mommy's wish list, and that is attached to a formal laundry room with all the bells and whistles, including cabinets and sinks. Then we have a garage, which I left empty. My mom wanted a 4-car garage. First of all, what? My dad works on cars, and like my brother lives at home. Like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, girl, okay. But there's no cars in The Sims 4, okay? So we had to leave it empty. But I did, of course, leave room for our Christmas decorations, because we would have a lot of those. Then off of that, you have a guest room, mother-in-law suite guest area with a full bathroom. Very cute, and access to the backyard. It's gorgeous. Then you come over here into our living room. We have built-in bookshelves. We have a fireplace. We have magazines everywhere, per my mommy's request. And it's just gorgeous. We love her. Then we have a huge, beautiful chef's kitchen with all the bells and whistles once again. My mom would die to have a kitchen this big. And fun fact, in our house, like my parents' home, because I don't live with them anymore, we actually have a massive kitchen island. We do not have a dining room. And then we just have like a little separate eating area with the shiplap, because Chip and Joanna Gaines has a hold on middle-aged women that I've never seen before, and it did nick my mom, okay? She got her. Then we have a little half bath, which I love. I love the idea of like a half bath main floor powder room. This is The Sims, so it doesn't necessarily matter, but I like it. Then we have our movie theater room, which is so quintessential and cozy. It's very different from the rest of the house, but I kind of like that because this is like a hangout space. You know, my mom has 3 kids, and then my sister, my older sister, now has 2 kids who are really small, but like there's a lot of life happening in my house, okay? My brother just had a birthday and he had a big slumber party, and you just know that all those boys were in this movie room living their best life, prank calling or doing whatever middle school boys do, and I don't want to know. Then you come into my dad's little corner of this dream house, which is really just an extension of a room he actually has in our house, which is our Elvis Presley library, completed with a stereo system. My dad likes to go in there and listen to his tunes and vibe. And you know what? I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I do, however, blame him for the orange carpet. I wish this was a joke, but makes for good content. Let's go on upstairs. I really love the layout of this house. I'm very happy with it. But we have just our little hallway. Then you come over here to what would be my dream room. If I were 8 years old and could paint it however I wanted, it would be cluttered, and no one would yell at me for having a messy room, and it would be very aqua blue, as you can see, and I would have loved this like big ass dollhouse. But I would have never admitted that because I was too cool for dolls. Plus, it wasn't dolls. It was Polly Pockets and Littlest Pet Shops. Get it the fuck right. Then you have our primary bedroom. She's a gorgeous girl. My mom really didn't specify a lot of what she wanted here. My mom's room now is blue. This room is blue, but in the bathroom, she made it very clear she did not want no freaking bathtub. So she has dual shower heads in a walk-in shower enclosure. Very fancy. And then we have just like dual sinks and a little potty. Then you come all the way over. Oh, we have another bathroom. Then you're going to come in here to what would be my brother's room. This does not necessarily look like my brother's room in real life. My brother's room, for all intents and purposes, kind of looks like if you gave a prepubescent boy free reign, which my mom let all her children do with their rooms. Canon event. And you let him decorate his room with things that you find at like a pawn shop, as well as like home goods, and then you made it all categorized under the umbrella theme America. My brother is a little patriot, okay? And it's kind of hilarious, and it's also kind of adorable. Not hating on him at all, because again, you've seen well, you didn't see it, but my dream 8-year-old room in this house does not even begin to actually encapture how messy my room was or how horribly aqua blue it was. But we're just trying to capture the vibe. So this would be my brother's room. And then over here is like the little office slash, I guess when my sister comes over with her kids, this could be like her room. And then I put my mom's little like office in here, which is actually true. It used to be my room, and which is now our guest room at my house, but it's actually got my mom's desk in it with like her degrees and stuff. So this is actually more true than you would think. But that is the entire house. I'll give you a little top down. We have another bathroom over here. I think we've mostly covered everything that my mom wanted in her dream home. And I will tell you, this will never be as good as the house I grew up in, because my family growing up was the best ever. And the home that my mom and dad created is the most dream home I could ever imagine. So, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Make sure you go call your mom, love on your mom. If you are missing your mom today, my heart goes out to you, okay? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so we can get a little bit more Mama Heather stories. I can also do a little bit more deep dive on my dad's Elvis infatuation. But I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.